These are so pretty. I think they did really good with the herbs. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is not what I wanted to see. I don't see why they would just leave it at this. Wait, I think yay, the corn does come out. That's very clever. Oh, zesty mix. So that's different. Today we are opening up the Miniverse Make It Mini Greenhouse Spaces. Here's the front of the packaging, as well as the back. I have 6 capsules from their Series 2 and 4 capsules from their Series 3. I plan to open up those capsules and add them to this greenhouse, and I'm very excited for the final result. So stick around to the end to see how that turns out. This is actually my first spaces that I've made. Wow, they give you a lot of things. Oh, cool! These are like the small posters that you can put inside your space. These are so cool. Then we also got these stickers. We'll find out later what all these go to. I think these are probably adhesives for the floor. All right, so I'm gonna get started on making this. I don't think it'll be very entertaining if I talk while I make this, only because there's gonna be a lot of sound, so I'll go ahead and speed this up. So from the insert, it looks like there is one piece that has a hole, so now we gotta hunt for that piece. That wasn't too bad. Placing on these tiles is actually very easy. I thought it was going to be a lot harder or a lot more meticulous and I'd mess up. But as long as you keep saying over and over in your head, horizontal, vertical, you shouldn't mess up. And for some reason we have an extra piece. But there we go. There's our floor. Next up is the roof. I do need these for the roof. And then I believe these are to a table. I got a small planter. Some, what is this? Let's hang, so some rope. Oh, and this one's cute. I like this one. So another planter base. Oh, you know what? I think this probably is used with it for a hanging plant. We got some seeds. Do they have small seed packets? I haven't seen this yet. So these are pea seeds. That's adorable. Oh, yay! This is what gets me excited, seeing small miniatures like this. I've used these in planting before. Whenever you seed start, you add the soil and then your seed. This is very nice. Fruit and veggie mix. This is organic mix. Ooh, very fancy. And some carrot seeds. So we have peas and carrots. Oh, nice. Love to see the green. So this is our hanging plant. Really like that. And then we got some smaller ones. What is this? I've never seen this. I have never seen this before. Make It Mini, download a free game. Huh. Very nice. A small gardening shovel. Oh, a watering can. I don't have one of these. And on it, I think it says Happy Sun Farms. So on our roof, there's these two pieces. I think these are for the hanging plants. Next up is our hanging plant. This is everything that we need for the hanging plant. Step one is to first work with this cord. So based on the photo, we have to do some sort of knot. Their knot looks pretty good. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm not quite sure how they did it though. So there's our knot. I don't quite know how to do this. I'm just kind of winging it at this point on how this is supposed to look. I think I got it. Maybe not. So there's only one string coming out of this side, 2, and then 4? No, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I did something wrong here, so I'm gonna try and fix this. That took a little trial and error to figure out. All I did was push this through. And then I extended this and just made 2 more loops. Put that one through there. And then made another loop here and put it through this one. Now just hang on to these 2 and pull. And then this one, hang on to the knot as well. Move it around a bit, and then there you go. 2 strings on all sides. Next step is to use this to bind it together here. I'm okay with this not looking perfect. Next up is to add the soil and our hanging plant. And there we go, our very first addition to our greenhouse. Next up, step 6, are the plants. I think I'm actually going to hold off on this one because I really want to dig into the capsules already and see what we can do to decorate. Starting with series number 2, I do have 6 of these capsules. Got some organic mix, small crate. Oh, carrots! Nice. These are very cute. I love carrots. I make a lot of stews with them. I use them a lot in the crock pot along with celery. Let's take a look at the Series 2 package insert. I do already have the basil and rosemary, and I hope to get the cilantro and lavender. These daisies are very pretty as well. Anything fruit and veggies I would really love to have. And we do have the strawberries. I would love tomatoes. I've personally grown tomatoes. They're a lot of fun, and this past year we had a great small harvest with them. There we go. I really like these, and I really like that they were really straightforward. The first couple of capsules that I opened from the Miniverse Nature, I absolutely fell in love with. I got this rosemary, as well as this basil, and also these strawberries. And the strawberries came with this small basket that you can actually pick the strawberries and place them in. Okay, cute. Are these like water lilies? Oh, this is actually very nice. I like the stand for it. There's an order form as well. 1 glass bowl with stand. Oh, it's a fish. This is very cute. I'm gonna have to look up what type of fish this is. So while I think this is very cute, I might hold off on assembling this only because I wouldn't leave this in a greenhouse. So I really want to get to the things that we can put in the greenhouse. So I'm going to set this aside for now. Okay, and what this was the koi fish. Next capsule. I think this is probably what's holding what this is. Oh, is this lettuce? They look pretty realistic. I like how these look. Oh, this soil has some rocks in it. This one is very cute. So another planter box. More soil. This feels smaller. I hope it's not more carrots. No! Okay, well what's good with having a garden is the more fruits and veggies, the better. So although I wish we did not get a double, ultimately I think it's okay. But I think I'm going to hang on to these like this. I think having them like this might even be cute, just on the table. Oh, what does this say? Rock pond and granite. Oh, another creature. Oh, it's a tiny frog. Another type of plant. So we got the American tree frog. Similar to the koi fish, I'm going to set this one aside so we can just focus on the plants for now. This is the last capsule from series 2. Huh, some type of basket. Oh, this says pretty flowers. Oh, yes. I think this might be the one that I wanted that had lavender. This will tell us cilantro and lavender. Yes, I really wanted this one. This one, along with the rosemary and basil, are my favorite in this series. Oh, these are so pretty. I think they did really good with the herbs. There's the lavender and cilantro. I bet this is going to look really pretty. I don't know why I expected it to be like black wire, but this makes more sense that it would just be the plastic. But I think, let me put that back down. I think these are so cute, the small containers. So this one says extra fancy corn. Very nice. 100% good stuff. The second one is a can of peaches, Georgia's finest. I like that. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, I am very happy about this one. This is definitely my favorite from the ones that we opened. Oh, wrong one. I definitely know the difference, just was not paying attention what was in my hand. There we go. Lavender and cilantro. So these are all the herbs and fruits and vegetables that we got from series 2, minus the duplicate carrots as well as the frog and the koi fish that we got. I'm going to move on to series 3 now, just so we can add any other plants that we got to this greenhouse. Off the bat, I do not know the names of these flowers, but they remind me of Alice in Wonderland because I know they appear in there. Oh, I think I know what this is. This might be is it the wheelbarrow? Oh no, maybe it's just a standing planter. And this mix has a different packaging. It says Blossom Mix. And let's see what we got from the Series 3. We got the pansies. So they do come in, oh, it looks like a log planter. That's nice. I would like these cosmos in the wheelbarrow. I would not want the morning glories or the bonsai. Definitely want chili peppers. So I love jalapenos and I make those every year, or I grow those every year, and I have great success. So I would love to have those as well as the corn and the lemon tree. I think I could do without the Venus flytrap. flies are very annoying and gnats, so while this is clever, I could do without the fly swatter. Off the bat, I'm not liking how this is to assemble. They could have had a snap feature like our hanging plant, because these are just very loose. And I'm going to try my best to add some soil. So there's our pansies. I think that looks a bit better, and I think that's as good as we can get it. Oh, I like this pot. I like that it even has like the water saucer at the bottom. So here's yellow peppers on the vine. Here's our spicy mix. So we got these chili peppers, but they're all yellow. I think some are supposed to be red. Oh, wait. Seriously? You added to the sun? That can't be real. So I think they're all yellow, and then you expose some to sunlight and they turn red. I have questions now. Will they go back to to yellow, or are they just always going to be red? Okay, I'm going to have to try this on a few of these. So I'll be back. Here's the third capsule. Ah, well, right off the bat, we saw that we got a double. So we got more peppers. As I said previously, I feel like we can never have too many vegetables. Obviously, I don't want 6 of the same thing, but having 2 pepper plants I think is okay. Especially because they add height. They add height to our greenhouse. This is the last capsule from Series 3. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh. This is not what I wanted to see. 3 pepper plants. The only upside is we got another planter that I could paint, but that's about it. I do love the nature series though, so ultimately I can't be that upset about it because this just means I have to go out and buy more and provide another video. That's it. So that's what I'm going to have to do because I am really on the hunt for this wheelbarrow. I really want that, as well as the corn stalk and the lemon tree. So yeah, we're just going to keep adding to this. We're just going to keep adding to this greenhouse and be on the lookout for season 4, 5, 6, and so forth for nature. Because I think they got it right by making miniature plants. I went out and picked up 6 more capsules of the Series 3 Nature. I was not about to leave that video on that note of getting 3 jalapeno capsules, so here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is cute. So we got a, I guess, fairly large planter. And there was also this. It is made out of plastic, but it looks woven. That's very nice. I guess this is the base for this? No, maybe these are 2 separate things. Awesome! Yay! So we're off to a good start. We got corn. Let's. Ooh. Oh wow, those pop up. Those pop off very easily. Huh. Okay, I'm curious if you could pull back the husks. It doesn't look like it. Maybe I'm not pulling hard enough, but that would be pretty neat if you could do that. I don't see why they would just leave it at this. Wait, I think it. Yay! The corn does come out. That's very clever. That's nice. So you can always do corn on the cob. Oh, now I get what this basket is for. It's for harvesting. So you would put your corn in the basket. That's pretty cute. Is this different? Yes. Oh, I think this is one that I didn't care to have. I think it's just some flowers. This is a very fancy vase though. Or shall I say vase? Oh, cool. So this is... Oh, I really like that there's a small tag for this. Actually, let's look at the package insert to see what this is. Okay. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but it's so you can sort of like the vines of the plant run up them. That's pretty neat. And these are called Morning Glories. Ooh, these are very pretty. Oh, I like these a whole lot more than I expected. These are very nice. I think this is going to look great. Next capsule. Do we have... Oh, yeah, I think we do have this one already. There are some cosmos here. I really want that wheelbarrow. So we can always maybe do like a mix of those flowers. You know, if I'm not going to use these, I might as well keep them in this small planter base and just add them directly into our greenhouse. I might do that. Next capsule. Oh, is this corn? Ah, okay, so we got 2 stalks of corn. This is a nice double though, because we can always keep these corn in this basket and leave this one on the stalk and just have this bowl right next to it. I actually like that. Right, down to 2 more capsules. Ooh, let's open this first, see what we got. Yes! Oh, that's satisfying. We did get something else. I was a little scared that this was going to be more corn, but we got a lemon tree. And similar to the corn and the peppers, these come off of the plant, which I think is very clever. That's very nice. The color of the leaves is very, very nice. Oh, zesty mix. So that's different. Oh, I'm a little disappointed it's the same base as the corn, but I guess that kind of makes sense since they are both very tall stalks. Right, we have everything for our lemon tree. And there we go, our lemon tree. Down to our last capsule. What did we get? Oh, okay. We got another double, but that's okay. I think we got everything. We got everything that I wanted. Oh, well, I guess I did want the cosmos, the wheelbarrow, but all in all, I'm glad we did not get this bonsai. I was not looking forward to that. I don't think I feel like a bonsai is more house decor and a house plant. So I'm glad we did not get that one. We got the chili peppers, the corn, and the lemon tree. So that's pretty good. I am satisfied with that. So here's a thought. I am thinking of actually taking this, I already forgot what it was called. Was it juniper? I think it would be nice if it was 2 plants high, of somehow putting it 2 plants high like that. So I think I'm going to try and rig something up to have that be vining all the way up. I went ahead and painted the pepper plants. So I did 2 styles and I just painted them with acrylic. This first one I mixed green and black to make a nice dark green pepper. And for this one, I just used some red and orange. Well, I thought it was pretty neat that whenever you put this under UV or in the sun, that they will turn from yellow to orange to red. I did not like that change was not permanent, so they actually go back to yellow. So I like these a whole lot better, just giving them a quick little paint job, and I think they look great. So we're going to go ahead and plant these. Another thing I did for the Morning Glories was I used some resin to adhere both of the Morning Glory sections that we got. So from the top one, I just cut off the bottom and then flipped it over and applied some resin. And since I made that longer, I needed to make this. Are they actually called trellis? I don't know if that's just the square one or if this is also a trellis, but I did a very similar thing. I used 2 of the long ones, chopped one of the bottom pieces off, and used resin to mold them together. And for these, we have our spicy mix. Then we have our green chilies here. Another thing that I'm planning on adding to this greenhouse is this succulent plant. This was part of the Mini Brands, I think they call it Mini Brands Garden series. I actually prefer this over the small cactus that was there, so this is just kind of sitting in there. But this is the right size compared to like some of the larger, like the lemon tree and such. So I think this is a good addition. So we're going to add this as well. I also want to add these Hello Kitty, the Kuromi and the My Melody planters from the Hello Kitty and Friends series. I think these are adorable, and I think the flowers would look very nice here. One of the last things we need to put together is this planter. This was part of the greenhouse, so it's pretty straightforward. Just add some soil, and I believe these are herbs. This one looks maybe like cilantro, maybe mint for this one. This came out pretty good. And I think we can actually, from this punch card, add one of these. I think I like the belief in yourself, so we're gonna add that one. I did forget one thing that we need to plant, which are these seeds. So we have some pea seeds and carrot seeds. Let's see what these look like. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. You know, honestly, I do not like how light these are. I know in real life though, they are lighter because they're growing. Okay, I think we'll add a few. Let's see what the pea ones look like. Oh, almost exactly the same, just a little different. Oh yeah, this is more what I'm used to seeing. For a lot of the plants, they start off with 2 little leaves. Okay, this is where we left off our greenhouse. Now we have a few more additions. Let's go ahead and add those. What a project. This was so much fun. I really love Miniverse's nature series. I really like how this turned out. We made use of some duplicates that we got and also brought in some items from other series. All right, well that wraps this up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments on anything that you see here, if you like it, if you've done something similar. I'd also like to hear any of your ideas on what else I could add to this. I have seen that a lot of people have been adding roof and windows for the greenhouse, so that's always an option as well, and also making any other sort of miniature that would look great in here. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye.